Millions of years ago, Earth was home to countless creatures, but none quite like us. The story of humanity begins in Africa, the cradle of life. Around 6 million years ago, our earliest ancestors stood on 2 feet, a step that changed everything. With stone tools, our ancestors gained the power to hunt, defend, and survive. Then came fire, a discovery that lit up the darkness and reshaped prehistoric life. Early humans hunted giant beasts of the Ice Age, sometimes winning, often dying. But survival wasn't enough. Humans began to move far beyond Africa.
From Australopithecus to Homo habilis, each species brought us closer to becoming human.
Step by step, migration carried us to Europe, Asia, and eventually the rest of the world.
And with creativity, humans left their mark, art that still speaks to us today. From the bones buried in stone, we piece together the incredible story of our species. Homo erectus, our long-surviving ancestor, was the first to leave Africa nearly 2 million years ago. They learned to tame fire, cook food, and endure harsh climates. But they weren't alone. Neanderthals thrived in Ice Age Europe with strength and skill. For thousands of years, Neanderthals and Homo sapiens walked the earth together. Modern science reveals their story is written in us. Many of us still carry Neanderthal DNA. But Homo sapiens had an edge: advanced tools, language, and imagination.
Unlike any other species, we created symbols, art, and culture.
We dreamed, we questioned, and we reached for meaning beyond survival. And in time, every other human species vanished, leaving us as the last humans standing. From Africa, small groups journeyed into the unknown, step by step shaping our destiny. Around 60,000 years ago, humans crossed into the Middle East, the gateway to the world. They braved deserts, mountains, and oceans in search of survival. In Europe, they encountered freezing Ice Age climates and new rivals. Sometimes they fought, sometimes they shared, and sometimes they interbred.
Together, they hunted colossal beasts of the frozen world.
Others crossed seas, reaching islands never touched by humans before. In Asia, they faced new predators: tigers, snakes, and ancient elephants.
By 50,000 years ago, humans reached Australia, shaping one of the world's oldest cultures.
Everywhere they went, they adapted, and their cultures began to flourish.
The Ice Age tested humanity with bitter cold and endless winters. Hunting giants was dangerous, but vital for food, clothing, and survival. Weapons grew sharper, faster, and deadlier with every generation. Survival was not just hunting. It was community, care, and shared work.
In the flames, rituals began, expressions of fear, hope, and unity.
Shamans emerged, bridging the world of the living and the unseen.
Art was more than decoration. It carried meaning, memory, and belief. The dead were honored,
suggesting the birth of spirituality. Looking to the heavens, our ancestors searched for answers in the stars. From small tribes to growing communities, the seeds of civilization were planted.
As the Ice Age ended, new fertile lands emerged, perfect for change.
For the first time, humans learned to plant and grow their own food.
Farming transformed survival, creating a steady food supply.
They began to tame wild animals, giving milk, meat, and protection.
Small camps turned into permanent villages. With farming came new foods, bread, grains, and cooked meals.
Humans created new tools and crafts to store and shape their world. Knowledge was passed through families, each generation building on the last.
For the first time in history, humans were not just surviving, they were thriving. The world plunges into an ice age. Vast tundras spread, and mighty woolly mammoths, powerful predators, the saber-toothed cats, stalk their prey with deadly precision. To survive the cold, our ancestors discovered warmth through fire and protection through clothing. The glaciers reshape entire continents, leaving behind valleys and landscapes we still see today.
Colossal ground sloths roam the Ice Age world, feeding on what little plants survive the frost.
High above, raptors scan the ground, seizing every chance to strike at the vulnerable. Villages grew into networks of trade, exchanging food, tools, and ideas. The Neanderthals refine their tools, a sign of intelligence and adaptation in harsh times. Art is born. Early humans leave behind paintings, stories carved in stone to echo through time. Dire wolves, hunting in packs, rule the frozen plains with teamwork and ferocity. As the climate shifts, the world slowly awakens, revealing fertile lands ready for life's return.
As the ice retreats, fertile plains emerge, attracting great herds of grazing animals.
Humans sharpen their tools, preparing for the dangerous hunts that sustain their clans. Together, humans learn to strategize, using teamwork to bring down giants of the tundra.
Woolly rhinoceroses thrive, armored by nature against the bitter chill.
Around the fire, food is shared, stories are told, and survival bonds are strengthened. Handprints on cave walls whisper across millennia, a mark of identity, a claim of existence.
But nature is unpredictable. Volcanoes erupt, reshaping the land and testing all life. Seasons guide the rhythms of life. Herds migrate in search of food, followed closely by hungry humans.
Two human species meet, Neanderthal and Homo sapiens, each struggling for survival on the same Earth.
Under the same stars we see today, early humans dream of survival, of tomorrow, of a future yet to come.
The cave bear dominates these new forests, feared by both man and beast. The Earth begins to flourish once more. Forests reclaim the land, offering shelter and abundance. Innovation leads to new survival skills. Rivers provide food, and humans learn to master them. Life thrives in the skies as predators rule from above, continuing nature's eternal hunt. Communities grow stronger. Shelter is built, not just for survival, but for family and kinship. Fire becomes a trusted ally, bringing light, safety, and the power to shape the future. Aurochs, wild ancestors of cattle, roam the earth, powerful, untamed, and vital to the human hunt.
Around the fire, language evolves. Stories carry knowledge, weaving the first threads of culture.
The first sparks of agriculture begin. Humanity turns from hunter to settler, changing the course of history.
From the ice to the warmth, from survival to society, prehistoric life laid the foundation for the world we know today.